All right, alien run. So got an extra battery, so you show you guys how this one is. This one's pretty nice. I don't think it's as long as the well, it can be if you ride like all the little off trails and everything. You could definitely go pretty far. So, but today I'm gonna shoot for at least just the 10 mile. I think the last time I did 8 mile or 6 mile, and I think it was 8 was the longer one. So I'm gonna try for the longer one today. My legs feel a little better. When I did it the last time, my legs were shot after the Anasazi and Kenzie Trail ride. As soon as I hit the first hill, I could feel it. My legs were like done. So hopefully this time I'll have a bit more in me. And I think we get to that little hill up there. That's where the turnaround is. So that's the goal. We'll see. Round 2. So should be pretty good. I'll commentary just like the last one, so that way you at least kind of know what's coming up and all that. So on the left. You're good. Oh, forgot to unlock the suspension. That's why I felt so rough. All right. All right, here we go. I like this little part. It's almost like a cool down area. So for Phil giving me a hard time about my my like sunburned watch part, it's because of stuff like that where I got that part exposed. And yeah, if I'm hiking, I got these cool little gloves, UV gloves that I'll use, but when it comes to these, they don't go all the way. Whee! All right, look at that. Look at that. Look at those rocks. Yeah, if you're ever up this way, you gotta get out here. I got Smashing Pumpkins going to my headphones, so even better. Oop, almost got the little chipmunk or whatever it was. He's okay though, he's all right. I didn't get him. I think this is like the last time when I came right here. I could feel it in my legs already that I don't know. I was like, I don't know if I have enough to keep going for like a longer ride. I feel better though. Brought some little granola bars. I always tell that story. So when I say granola bars, I always tell the story where when I was in high school, I used to, I think probably like yeah, high school, like freshman year or whatever, I used to like the aggressive inline skating, doing grinds and stuff. So I used to do that, and when I would do that, my mom would drop me off at the school, probably like around noon time. And I remember, since I knew I was going to be out there for like a while, I'd always take my water bottle. And another funny thing, my little water bottle was always that old school Nalgene bottle, and even now I still use Nalgene bottles. So I think that's random, but yeah. So, but I used to take my water bottle, and my mom used to get me these I think at the time, everyone probably, the older folk will remember, they were called power bars. So I always used to take that because I'd be out there probably from like noon to like 8 o'clock, just like skating and everything. And it was nice because the area had water fountains and everything, so I could always fill my stuff back up. And then I'd have the powered bar to keep me going too. So But whole point of the story is I remember some other friends of mine that were more like on the music side, not so much the skating side. They saw me one time and I was talking to them and just like talking, casually took out the power bar, eating it, talking to them, and they were asking me what it was, and it's like, yeah, a little power bar, like a little granola bar, keep me going, give me energy. And so all throughout high school after that, with that specific set of friends, they would call me granola bar. It's kind of funny because now doing this intense like diet, I really am just like eating so many veggies. So I'm kind of living up to that name now, but probably makes sense, especially getting older. Probably should be taking more stuff like that. So just a fun random story as I ride this. You can see those little hills. I kind of didn't power through it and use the momentum. I had to shift down quite a bit. So at least give you an idea of the I was watching the footage from yesterday, and the parts that felt fast, it's funny, I look back at it in the video and they don't look that fast. So for me, they felt fast. In the video, they don't look fast. So aka the camera adds 10 pounds. So here we go. It really is. And that's why you have disc brakes, to stop on a dime. Up the hill. Yeah, you got some momentum there. A lot of rock riding too, which is pretty fun. Always got to pay attention though, because when you get onto the rocks, it's really easy to lose the trail. So you always got to like start looking ahead on the next dirt patch. Oh, didn't have the momentum there. Somewhat had momentum, somewhat. I'm breathing hard, but yeah, probably like the last time. I feel like the last time I was dying though, and I had to like stop a few times to catch my breath. But this time, oh yeah, I'm doing this after this morning, probably like 7:40, 45ish. Did a 3.5 mile run at Bird Park, so this is after that, same day, getting it in there while I can, while I'm out here. So yeah, I tried to, so yesterday coming in, I was like thinking one of the little New Mexico local places is a place called Whataburger. They have some in Tucson, but I feel like they're not as good as the ones out here, because I think the green chili is like better out here. But yesterday I was like, you know, I'm gonna carb load. So in Gallup, I was like, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna cheat, have a burger, fries, and then I'll burn it off in the evening. But I got in there, I was like in line to order. I'm really glad there was a line. I was just like, just watching everything, and just the smell of like the burgers cooking, fries and all that. After a while, I'm glad there was a line, because I was like, yeah, I think I'm good. It just didn't hit, and I was like, if the smell's not hitting, I'm sure the taste and everything's not going to be as great too, so I just bailed from it. Went across the street, just got a Cliff Bar, the one that's kind of like a loaded with, I think, like banana peanut butter, just like down that, and like a Kind bar, and then did my ride yesterday. I did reward myself afterwards, so stopped by this little Mexican place, a new one I haven't seen before in Farmington. It's called Mariachi Loco, or Mariachi's Loco, and that was pretty good. Whole reason I stopped there, I was craving a michelada, and so I went in to see if they had it, and sure enough they're like, yeah, we have that. So ended up eating there, and oh, it was good. I think the one that still has the best flavor that I've had so far is going to be in Tucson at the I think it's called Placita de Mexico. I think it's on Sarnoff. Oh, that thing is like so tasty. They do such a good job with like the chili and everything in there. Oh, it was good, but yeah, hit the spot. Had dinner there, kind of carb loaded, shrimp, steak, rice. I didn't have all the beans though, since it was refried, but that was good. And then this morning, rocked my run. Actually got into, I think my first mile was 8:45, and I haven't done like 8 minute time frame probably since like, geez, 2020, maybe even 2021, like with COVID. Because after COVID, I got taken out. Like my VO2 max just plummeted, and it's been hard to try to build it back up. So I checked it through the Apple app and through the watch. It's climbing. I'm still considered below average though. I think at the time I was like in the above average. So that's kind of one of the goals too, to get my, this is probably it right here. You hear me breathing? Trying to catch my breath. The VO2 max, not optimized. So yeah, but it's been trending back up. So I'm waiting for it to cross the threshold. That'd be so nice. Inspiration to keep going. Just a nice ride. Look at this. Smooth little obstacles here and there. Such a good ride. Kind of lost my momentum right there. So it's kind of funny because if I'm ever running with anyone and I'm going to like the same pace and everything, I always like talking during the run. It seems like you get your mind off your breathing and you're just like running and just chatting. But I know others don't like it when I do that. But I don't know, feels like it takes your mind off that part of it, and the next thing you know, hey, a mile's gone by. Hey, next thing you know, 2 miles. So that's why I'm just talking away right now. So for Andy, Bucky, Yessie, Key, I think Key might have done this one. You can comment below, Key, as if I'm gonna upload this. But I think Key's ridden this one before. If not, man, gotta ride this thing, it's so good. And then the views, when I get back to the parking spot, I'll show you all the views, because then you can see Hesperus Mountain really nice. So tempted to go to Durango today, but got stuff going on at work, so gotta be back by tonight so I can go in tomorrow, which won't be too bad if I leave at 3 o'clock New Mexico time. Then I'll get back by 10. Get a little bit of sleep. Go in at 5. Hopefully knock stuff out. Oh, that was a hard part. Hard part. Legs are burning. Going easy. Going by a fence. There's gonna be a fun part coming up here. It's like a little drop, but when you're first riding it, it looks intimidating. But after you do it a few times, it's pretty good. It's not as intense as the one that I showed you in Farmington, but it's like just intimidating if you're first riding and all of a sudden you come up to that spot. But it's a fun one. I tried to get footage the last time of that. It doesn't look intimidating when you see it in the videos. So, but trust me, if you're on here and all of a sudden you break out to the opening, you hit the rocks, and all of a sudden there's this little drop there. If you're in the zone, you probably just like power through it, but you'll see it here in a bit. Oh, that shade's so good. The shade and the breeze. My hair's getting longer on top, so when I wear the helmet, after I take it off, especially after sweating, I can almost pull off David Lynch, but my hair's not long enough to poof like dramatically, so it's close. So that's gonna that'll be the goal. David Lynch here. Kind of went off trail there. It was good. Here it is. Let me drink some water. I'll just casually ride up to it since I know it's there. Oh, that's not it. Never mind. Never mind. False alarm. Keep momentum going. Imagine full suspension is like getting the workout here. So if you're on the hardtail, might be a little rougher. So just a heads up. Here it is. The drop. The Alien Run drop. Check it out. There it is. Go off to the side. Go down. Bam! As I said yesterday, you have no power over me. Look at that. Look at that. So good. That black hole goes out that way. And to drop in there, it's pretty wild. I went walking it the last time just to see. I don't think I've ever ridden that one, so I had to check out the drop. And oh, I went the wrong way. There's a reason why these rocks are here, so follow them. Lost my little groove already. That's okay. We'll get it back. We'll get it back. Look at that. Ah, beautiful northern New Mexico. So good. I should have spent more time out here when I was here. at that. Fun fast section over the rocks. Boom. And up the rocks. And more rocks. And some dirt. Take a left. Little bump, then a right. Then up this. And we'll go off to the side. Not up the big one. Boom. I'm gonna go this way because I don't know what's on that side. Okay. Ooh, made it. Slow, but made it. Lost a little momentum though. Yeah, I'm gonna be so sunburned. Look at that. Exposed, crispy. I get distracted. I was looking to the left. Wasn't watching where the trail went. Not bad. I thought it went the other way. Lost momentum. Drop a gear. Slowly cruise up. Drop another gear. Come on. Come on. Whew. Whew. Legs are burning. Legs are burning. All right, you see, 5 mile loop. Not going that way, going this way. 8 mile loop. I think it's 8 mile. Hopefully it's not more than that. I did bring a granola bar just in case. Little road right here. Nice little trail off the road. Man, it's been so long. I don't remember this part. This should be interesting. Yeah, I don't remember this part. So it'll all be new to you. New to you, new to me. Unless I start getting flashbacks of how it went, but I don't. So I do remember wiping out here though. But that was on the way back. AKA just going too fast. Taking a corner. And it was sharper than I thought and slip out. And with clip-ins, that was fun. Ooh, this is nice. This is nice. This is nice. Drop right there. Ugh. I remember there was the one thing I do remember. There's like a little, I think like a historic marker or something, kind of giving you the reason why it's called Alien Run. So I'll stop there. You can check it out, and maybe at that point I'll check the battery on the GoPro, swap out if needed. Oh, rock riding's so good, bumpy. It's so good. Look at that view again. So good. Oh, and I got stopped. Oh, plummeted right into that part. Oh, that was good. I think I had to go over the handlebars. Oh, again, it's technical right there. Very technical. More technical than I was thinking. I thought it was just like it's a tight little path. So you can tell my legs are burning. Try to use the momentum. Try. Oh, look at that. Nice. Up and over. Nice. I think that's what I like about these trails. The flow is so good, so many nice turns, and it's in the trees. It's so good. Yeah, this isn't really ringing a bell to me. That's how long it must have been since I've been through here. What are we at now? Oh, distracted, sorry. 3.4 miles into this ride. So, looks pretty good. Oh, cacti. Not like Tucson though. I'm gonna ride on this side, right on the edge for you guys. Look at that. So good. Little oil pump going over there. Look at all that with those rocks right there, so good. I should have rode out that way. Looks like there's a little trail where someone made a little one down there. You know what I'm realizing? With the GoPro on, my helmet's loose. AKA a small head. Oh, here we go. Go climb. Looks like someone came through here barefooted. I don't know if you can see that on the trail. Barefoot runner. That'd be cool. Oh, jeez. There's a guy, when I did Chumomok a few times, this past, last week, or I guess maybe last weekend, there was a guy that was barefoot running up Chumomok. It was pretty cool. I don't think I could ever get to that point, but that'd be really cool. Oh, these climbs. I don't think I got it. All right, I'm gonna have to walk in. Oh, I was climbing. So close, just right up to here. Let me take a quick breather. Drink some water. let's continue on. And just like that, it takes off again. See, bare feet. Bare feet. Interesting. Whoever it is, keep rocking that. That's awesome. I always use the Ultra Zero drops just because it's supposed to simulate that, like barefoot running. So to take it that level and have no protective sole and all that, that's awesome. There's another hill climb. I think this is where we're about at the end, I think, here. Because I think we go by that that little part right there. There's rocks up there. And I think we head back. So hill climb. Hill climb. Going easier. My leg's already burning from the other one. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh, jeez, I got it. Oh, that shape feels good. And I don't got it. Look at this. Technical? Heck yeah. That's the part I remember. This is the part I remember when I first came through here, trying to make this 90-degree turn. Just like now, didn't work. Jeez, look at that. Look at that little space. All right. Gotta ride this part for you guys though. Or try to. Maybe I won't ride this one for you guys. Oh, too close to the edge. Too close to the edge. Hey, look at that. That is cool. A little dream catcher out of a bike rim. I don't have this one too. Jeez. Now that has to be a goal. To be able to do these without stopping. Now you've seen it. That's the goal. That's pretty cool. Super technical. What 4.23 miles. Oh, nice, nice open riding again. That would have been pretty cool to do that. That one spot is tight though. Jeez. Even for the pedal, that was like my pedal was scraping one side. Yeah. Oh. I'm gonna stop up here, show you guys this part. Actually, it looks like it's back here, so I'll go off to the side. Detour. Let's see. Put my back in the shade. Check it out. So you see what it is? Looks like an M. Or is it like a spaceship? Could be like a spaceship. There's a little thing over here too. Ah, alien guy. Alien guy. Woo! Or as they do in Korea. Oh, hearts. Nice. Still going, it looks like. Still recording. All right, check it out. So this is why they call it Alien Run. So I'm gonna put my helmet like this. On or about this site, March 25th, 1948, a spacecraft of origins unknown crashed or landed on this mesa. It is alleged the Los Alamos radar station in nearby El Vado, New Mexico, tracked the errant landing to this site. A high security recovery operation led by the Air Force and 5th Army Division was responsible for the removal of the craft. Recovery operation apparently took approximately 2 weeks, with all remains being taken to Los Alamos laboratory. Elizabeth, tell us all about it. Key, she tells you, let me know what that is. I know they're checking aliens there. I knew it. For scientific study and evaluation by some of the world's leading scientists. Elizabeth, that's you. Later, it was rumored to have been taken to Wright-Patterson Air Force Base in Dayton, Ohio.